What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to finish up the A Link to the Past. We might not even get to the end because we're still doing the epilogue. So let's go through the epilogue. We're almost done with the strings. We still have some more to go. So I think we left off here where we have some strings going on right here that we didn't get to. Let's see. We have all of this. We just need the lower layer of the strings. So we have, this is the lower layer, I think, yeah. So just have to grab this right here, this loop. Oh, this is actually the one we already have. I need the other layer. The higher layer, actually. Whoops, I don't want to paste it there. Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun. Up an octave and line the bars up. Yeah, and this one had a fade in, so let's try to best to do that. Yeah. But we want to put this, what's the panning on this one? So we have... I just don't remember which layer it was. What is that? Let's see, it was... I don't know, even hear anything. That's weird. Should be pointing to the first strings, this layer right here. Weird. Oh, because I have everything muted. Oops. So we want... Now we want the other layer. And so that layer is that, do we have our panning in this MIDI? Let's see. No, we don't. So we just have to estimate the panning. Let me see if I have any free strings that'll match this that I can send this channel to. And I can just select this. And let's see. This one's 73, this one's 80. Oh, it's funny, they're already being sent to second string, so that's good. They're sent to second strings. But this strings is already playing, so. Weird. So what's not playing yet? Let's see. So we have the first strings going in one. We just need a little bit less left panning of that. And we have our panning automation here. So let me just send it to what's not playing in this section. Pretty much just the next one. Let's send it to 4. Oh look, but over here we're using, what's this channel? Maybe we should use this one again. That channel is 5. Let's just use 5. Alt-C, change the color, and then let's select it again. Ah. Oh my god. What is wrong with this thing? Wow, it just totally ruined the color so many times. This thing is trying to mess me up. Okay, so we paste. Paste. And we paste. Oops, now it's not even pasting right. And then we don't want all these velocity changes though. Cool. But I think we want the we want these to be panned actually to the left, less, a little bit more center than those are. So. So let's see. Are we modifying those? Yeah, because I just saw it. Wait, no, maybe not number 5. Let me see if we're modifying number 5. I don't know which one this is. Let me name these. So this is like big strings. Strings 3. And strings 5. So now which one is these? See, it still says big string. Okay, so this one's going to big string. Let's see, we don't even have anything called big. Okay, there we go, strings 5. So we need one for strings 4, and that's the one that we're using. So let me just put this into panning. And then let's see. The panning changes, right? When you go into because we have those strings doing something later on. Oh, but it changes channels, I guess. Okay, the strings go over here. Now these strings should also be panned, because like it's the... Yeah, the higher strings should be panned, like the lower strings are panned more to the left. And that's the way it should be, because what else are these strings doing? Nice. Is that really how it sounds? No, okay, so we messed up somewhere in the intro. I think, wait. Let's see, because we're using, so these are the first two channels. This, yeah, that's right for those two channels. Let's see what's going on in the other two. What do we got? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's right. So that's how it should sound. Wait, one of those is not right. This one is like too low. It needs to go up an octave. Yes. Nice. And it also, we didn't even change the velocity for this one. What are we doing? Nice. Okay, that works. Inverse $5 from inverse of 0. Thank you. Hey, hope you're doing well. They have to say, well, thanks again for your wonderful work on these video games and remaking history. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we've got, let me see. We should be able to skip all the way to the beginning because I just want to see what this what this string in channel 5 is doing. Strings 4. Let's see. So we must have some panning going on here. That's why I panned it to the left. Because if we, let's see. Oh yeah, that must be this stuff going on here. Nice. Okay, so let's keep that. Let's put an automation on that. Let's Control I to insert what's already there. And then when we get to the this stuff, nice. So then we can go, like, what is that sound? Let's see. It's about that much panning. So let's go back and, like, let's see what's going on here. So that's what we want to kind of replicate the panning of. Nice. And it has delay on it because I think that's in the lead channel. But we don't need it there, so we can kind of disable it. Because this becomes... Nice. So we have some strings going on in there, then we have these bass strings. So what else do we have going on in there? Let's see. this should be an octave down. So this should be, I think this is too high. Or maybe this is too low. Let me see, I have to listen to it again. Oh yeah, this is too low. There you go, we corrected that. Now let's keep playing the original. Oh, we have a string melody here. Let's see what that is all about. So what's the panning on that string melody? Oh yeah, that's in channel 6. Oh, did we get anything in channel 6 yet? Well, that's a harp there. And then there's a timpani. Crashes. Oh, I don't think we did get that yet. Let's see. So that one's center pan, so we can probably put it to... Well, we gotta send it to the bass strings because it's bass. So when does that happen, first of all? So we have... That part starts around here. Nice. Okay, and when we play that whole thing, we play it in context with this, it sounds like what? Okay, so we already have some bass strings, so I think since this is center, this is going to be like the lead strings. So we have... Alright, so let's paste that here. Go an octave up. So we line it up there, and then line it up there, and then we have to normalize the velocity like this. Let's see, that should line up perfectly with this. Yes. Let's send this to channel 1 because it's center, and we already have channel 1 set to center. Nice. Okay, so let's check that. So it's like, yeah, that's the right octave. Okay, so what do we have going on in this channel next? Let's see. We have like a lead melody thing. And it is panned to the left a bit, actually. Yeah, this is it right here. Nice. Okay, so that's that. Let's copy that. And let's pause this for a second. Oh, it pauses automatically. Nice. So we get out of this, and then we have a lead thing going on. So it's like dun dun dun. So we go up an octave, and then we normalize the velocity. And so we want a channel that's going to be panning what? Panning just a little bit to the left. So let's see what we've got already made that we can use. What channel are we using, first of all? We got this one. Strings 3 is not being used. Strings 3 is not being used, and that looks like about the panning that we want. So let's send it to strings 3 and channel 4. Let me unmute this real quick. So we go select channel 4 and Alt-C. But looks like we've already got this one going. So like it starts the previous one. So let's see. So instead, what can we use to change the panning? What is not being played at all? Let's see. First of all, let's undo that change. So now we want to see what is not being played here. Second strings are not being played yet. Let's use that. And that's about the same panning that we want, right? Let's send it to channel 2. Let's see if that matches with the panning. We might have to change it a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like it's about similar level. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we've got that. Now, what's next for this channel, for as far as strings go? Only doing strings right now. Might have to split some of these up because this is just looking too busy. Yeah, let's split up the bass. So we have the bass is kind of clear. Let's see, we want to keep, I'll split up the bass first. This should be all bass. Yeah, because this is technically bass, it's just higher than you know, because everything's higher here. So let's split this up. Let's cut this. But if the bass has any panning, we also want to use that. So let's just call this bass strings. Let's call this basses, since it's technically all basses in the. I don't know if it goes out of bass range, but. Oh, because I muted everything. Yeah, this way we can kind of track what's happening more easily. I want to keep this here because this is technically... And this is where the horns come in, so then you have some... Let me add the bass into here. So let me separate this next by melody. Let me try to get the harmonies out of here. So these are obviously harmonies. And let's see, this... Let's see. This is harmony. Let's also select this. And let's cut this and send it to a new mixer track. But you know what? Let's actually clone this because there might be some panning stuff in here that I want to keep. So let's... Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to remove this space anyway. Let's cut this. But the panning can stay there. It doesn't matter because it's still going to like regulate everything. But let's start first and call this harmony strings. Why is my... Let's see. Harmony strings. Let's paste this here. And then let's go and grab more harmony. This is a melody right here. This is arguably, this is harmony right here. Oops. And you have the bass going in there. But this is all melody right here, so we don't want this. So let's try to Control Shift and deselect everything here. Don't want any of this, don't want any of this. Well, this is also harmony, so we do want this stuff. This might be some melody down here. Let's cut this and send it to the harmony. I think it goes about right here, right? Dun, dun, dun. Oh wait, did I grab some of the intro? What in the world? Whatever, let's just delete it. Oh, but I cut it, so it's going to be gone from the other one. Cool, and let's redo our deselection of this. Let's also deselect this, and then we can cut. This goes after this section here. Let's put our harmony. Oh wow, I got this. I made this really wrong. Let's try to put this where it goes. Let's see. Nice. Okay, now let's see if we can find any. Let's just call this harmony since we don't have enough room to see all the whole thing. Let's call this harmony. And so now what do we have left? What is all this stuff? This is should be all just melody. Yes. Nice. But this stuff here. This is hard. This is harmony. So this stuff starts here. Let's cut it and move it to harmony. There we go. Why is this all going? Oh, this everything is echoing because we're sending it to the So everything is echoing for now. It's fine, we'll fix that later. So this is cool. This is all the melody that we have. And all the melody is going to... Actually, this might be kind of harmony. Actually, it's all kind of just melody. So let's see what automations we have going on here and do our best to kind of... Now we can leave it there. Cool, so that's pretty much... I think that's how we want it. Wait a minute. Oh, this might be pasted wrong, some of this. Yeah, this is wrong. So where does this go? Oh, this goes way earlier. This goes like... Nice, right here. There we go. Nice, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Welcome everyone. Okay, so there was a little bit of popping in there. There's a little bit of popping in this one. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, this right here. See if we can't fix that note. See if we can't fix that loop point. See what happens if we go up. Nope. I think it's the sample like start. Weird. It's like there's no release on it. It's not even looping yet. Weird. Yeah, I don't get that. Nice. Okay, so... move this up. Nice. Okay, so now what do we have left in this channel? We have, let's see. Okay, so we got that. That's the melody there. Dun, dun, And then we have nothing. So I think at this point, yeah, it's pretty, this point, track 6 is pretty much silent. And then we go to somewhere along here, we have this other thing. There we go, right here. Almost. There we go. And this is panned to slightly to the right. And then we have some other stuff over here too. And then over here, oh, that's horns. We don't need that. So cool. So we just need, let me make sure all that's horns though. While I copy this. Let me make sure I copied at the right spot. This is that, well, is that, so it's at bar 56. Let's see. 56, we paste, and we a little bit misaligned, looks like. If we Alt X to change the velocity, bring it up an octave, and then we have, look, it leads into this whole thing. So the panning is that it is such that it's slightly to the right, I think. Yeah, so let's see what we have playing right here. It should be, shouldn't it be like just, it's a continuation of this one, so it shouldn't change, does it? So these tracks swap out at this point. And this one also has the same panning, so we just send it to this channel. Cool, so that should work. Oh, but this one's panned wrong. So let's go to our panning of second strings. Let's see. With this point, I think it's going to be. Yeah, this part has to be. Yeah, this is where it's going to be panned a little bit. But I think it's a little bit more to the right. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So yeah, that works. Let's see. Nice. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much that's it for this channel as far as the strings go. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have any more strings going on? Or is that it for the strings? Oh, this is a timpani. And then we don't actually have a lot going on in this 7 channel, except for something at the end here. What's this at the end that we have going on? More timpani. Okay, so no more strings. Let's see, we have a crash. We have some harp. And what's this at the end? Is this also a crash? Yeah, this is more crash. What about at the very end here? What's that last note? Oh, it's just a low crash. Okay. So that's it for the strings. That's all we need. So let's kind of go and see what we can clean up, because we have some staccato notes in here that aren't pointing to, well, first off, we need to be we have like, let's see. We need to kind of, we might need to consolidate what we're using, so. We have bass going here, and then okay, so that's all well and fine. We just need those staccato notes to be separate. But I don't really want to mess with that because, let's see, I don't think he does that in the thing. Like, I think they're all just the same envelope. Yeah, so I think it's the same, it just has less release. So we just need to take the release out, really. Cool, so that works. Now we just need all of only the leads to use the delay channel like this. We need to separate them into buses. So we have first strings, second strings. And then which one is this one? I think they're all pretty much going into, well, we need the harmony strings to go into a different one. So the bass obviously has to go to a different one, which it already is. And then so does this one. Okay, cool. So this one can be going to that one. Okay, so that works. Nice. Let's see. Okay, I can roll with that for now. Let's just send this one to also to the second strings. Let's see. Okay, cool. So that does it for the strings. Now let's see what else we have going on. We have this harp thing. Okay, so let's grab our harp. Let's see. We also have a timpani. Let me see what y'all are saying. Nice, this is Hyrule Castle. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I think this is just the ending. This is one of those ending theme tunes when after you beat the game. So let me see. We have. I need my my harp sound. It's the harp. This is the harp sound from the game. Let me grab the one from. Let me grab the sound font. Here we go. Harp and recorder. So it's these 4 channels here that we have going. That is the harp. This first channel is panned. It's slightly panned to the left. Let's grab that. Make a new channel, call it harp. Make a new pattern, I mean. Let's go and paste this in and normalize the velocity. And let's also use our note panning to sort of make it pan 25% to the left, I think. Is that the right octave? That's the right octave. Okay, so the next one is... What does that sound like? Alright, the next one is the same panning, actually. Actually, I think they're all the same panning. Yeah, so we don't even have to worry about the note panning here. We can just pan it, let's see, to the left, 25%, and then copy down all of our notes. And it goes an octave up too. So 1 octave up, Alt X. Alt. Control up, change the octave. Whoops. Alt X to change the velocity. And then the last channel is here. What the? I have no idea what this thing does some of the time. It's got a mind of its own. Okay, paste, octave up, and then Alt X. Nice. Let's call this harp and give it a mixer track. Send it to harmony. Let's also send the bass strings to there and but I want to send, let's see, I want to separate the melodies and the melody strings and the harmony strings. So let's see. So let me see what kind of how much are we panning the first strings? This should be that, right? Yes. So let's just make some new, let's see, let's call this melody strings 1. And so, yeah, so this is now the melody strings, and let's call this melody strings 2. And what else do we have here? Call this melody strings 3. Why do we have so many melody strings? We have to fix this. So then the reason why these are separate is because they're panned differently. So let's see, we have this one going on. We should send this to first strings and just pan it differently. And why is my thing piano roll so messed up? So this one's panned 73% left. So let's just send this to the first strings, melody strings, and pan it to the left. This is all the same color, right? Yeah. Alt-C to change the color, and let's go into our panning and see if we can match that. Let's see, 73% to the left? Yes. No, that's to the right. Nice, that works. And let me actually just use the original and go through by the channel. So it's these two right here. These two should be center. So we have these as center right here. That's the melody strings at this point. And then when these other melody strings come in, let's see. So this would be this right here. And these are panned a little bit to the left. Cool, so this sounds like... That sounds panned right. Okay, so now we have... And then we have this octave thing. Where's that at? Yes. And they're both panned the same way, so that's good. You have another one going under here. Wow, this panning is really all over the place. So I'm just gonna play everything all the way through. Let's see. that's this part right here. Well, I really need one that has the panning information on it. Do I not have that if I use VGM trans? Let's see. Oh wait, this one does completely wrong in VGM trans, so I don't need that. Looks like, let me... Good evening. Welcome. What's up, No Name? Hey dude, nice songs. Welcome. Thank you. So this panning is kind of confusing to me. I don't really know... Let me try listening to each section and see what we got. Let's call this one melody. And then we have the basses going in the right. We have the melodies going in the left here. I think I know what's going on now. I just need all the harmony strings in one place and all the melodies in one place. So we have... Looks like we have all, let's see, channel 1 and then channel 2 going here. But we need that to be channel 1 because we don't want... I don't want too much going on that isn't that. I want the melody all in one place, is what I'm saying. So this can be panned. Let's see. Let's keep it to. Let's just organize these by channel. Let's have it be. This can be 2. Let's go to channel 2 for this one. All these Shift C. And go to channel 2. And so can these, even though they're at the same channel. Let's try to isolate them. Try to cut them out. Okay, so let's send that to channel 1. No, wait, no, not channel 1. We have to send this to channel 2. And this will all be like melodies. This will be first strings, and this will be like second strings. But let's really call it first violins, because it's going to be first violins and then second violins to back it up. Cool. So now we just need to say, like, what are these? So these are correctly panned right here. Let's see. So in the beginning, we have then we have the bass strings in there somewhere. So this second channel here should be panned slightly to the right. Alright, so let me see what y'all are saying. You should try SPC2 MIDI. You said that one has pan. Some of them have pan. It's different. Let me try SPC2 MIDI. Let me load SPC. Let me find. And then say MIDI. Like that. And then let me see if this one gives me panning. No, this is... Oh, okay, it works. So it works, but you have to give it... You have to specify how much time you want the song to play for. How many seconds. And so, how many seconds does this song last for? Let's go through the thing. So this goes on for like 4 minutes before. This goes on for like at least like 3 minutes and 50 seconds before it loops. So let's see, how many is that in seconds? Let me remove VGM trans. So load SPC and then you gotta be kidding me. No, actually it doesn't give me, I don't think it does give me a setting of how many seconds. It just gives it to me and it doesn't ask me how long I want it. Oh yeah, here we go. Duration 18 seconds. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So it would be about 4 minutes, which would be 120, 240, 240 seconds. Let's type that in. Okay, so that ought to work. Let's try that. Let me go to a new pattern. Ooh. What happened here? That is some weird stuff. This thing just like messed up FL. I have no idea what is going on here. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, let's whatever happened there, we do not want. So let's try to delete all that. Delete this pattern and never speak of that again. Something weird happened there. So that's obviously not working. Let's just try to let's just try to keep doing what I've been doing. Which is, I think I was making good way by so we had this channel here, which is our second strings, is currently going into the left channel, but we want it to be going in the right channel for the second strings. So let's see, we have our panning listed here. We want it to go, I think this is like 50% to the right. No, wait, I think we edited the wrong one. Let's see. Which one is our... Is it this one? I think it might be this one. It doesn't really tell me, it just says... So there's first violin, second, and our second violins is the third one, so it should be this one, yeah. And then, let's see. So we want this to be... like 50% to the right, so... Wait, is this right? Yeah, this is right. So we want this to go the other direction, actually. Yeah, so that looks right. That looks right for that part. Nice. Okay, so now the second part of the melody is let's remove this space because we don't have another melody. Well, let's leave the space for now. We can delete it later. This next part is going to be the first strings. Let's go and find it in the original. Yeah, that was something weird, man. I don't know what happened there. So let's go and find the, let's see, find that melody. This part right here. It's this one. And this one is to the right, no, it's to the left. It's like 50% to the left, so... And it looks like we've already got it going there, so that's good. And then we have the second strings jump in. Where does that happen? There we go, in channel 2. And so those are going to the left now. So we want to switch from the right panning in the right to the equally in the left, I think. So we change around here. Oops, not early enough. Cool, so does that sound right? And it stopped on me. Okay, so this is that part. It looks like it happens close enough in the left. Maybe it's like a little further into the left even. No, wait, that's the beginning part. We want... It starts here. Yeah, that matches. Nice. Okay, so then the next thing that we have is... Let me keep following the melody. There we go. So then we have that one going, but where's the other one? Cool. So these are spread, looks like these are spread out. This one right here. Oh, this is the main channel now. So, whoops, what did I do? Did I do something there? Oh, I didn't, that's good. So... So looks like we have that one going at about the same panning. Okay, so it switches here. Let's see. We have that second that second octave of the melody, or the second layer of the melody. I want to follow it. Let's see. Let me just follow the melody again. And then you have nothing for quite a while. And that's something different. And then where's that other octave? So you have... You have that one going in the left channel. And then where's this under part? Well, we wanted that part that was going around in, let's see. So this is that lower part. And that is going in slightly to the left, and I think we already got that one. That one was the one we just got. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so at this point they split, they changed channels. So that means that that one is going, is this one. This one right here. So we're following that one. But it sounds like it's less panned in this part. Let me turn off that delay for now. It's messing with my ears. Yeah, that one sounds like it's panned too far now. So it switches where in that second personal part of the melody, you have a switch where it pans less. So we have to go into this panning here and say, oh wow, what is this? This is like a weird spike that I did not set myself. So no, I didn't set that. Let's set it the same here and then see if that works. It's still too far. But this connects, so we have to make it smooth. So we have that part moving. Because in the, you see, that one's kind of far. No, actually, that's about the same panning. So we can keep this the same. So now at this point, what is the second channel doing? At this point, the second strings are slightly to the right. Oh, wait, this... Okay, so this second strings do like this, and then we have... Oh yeah, this is this part. So at this point, the second violin switch. They go all the way to... They go slightly to the right. So let's try this. Cool. So that means that whenever we have that switch where it's like a... No, this isn't the one. So it switches, yeah, it does switch. It switches channels and it switches panning. Nice. Okay, so let's keep on following it. You have this kind of spread, so it should sound like... Yes. It's kind of like a spread out. It's with one little bit more. Oh wait, we have a switch now. So this second part changes channels. Changes So it switches panning. It starts out, let's see. Dum, da, da, dum, Okay, so that's this part right here. At this point, it switches to the left. At this point, it flips to the left. So what we want to do is... Dun, dun, dun. So it's right here. We want to say that right at this point, the second strings flip. And this, so it goes 50%, it goes pretty much mirrors the opposite way. There we go. Okay, so let's keep following that. And so at this point, it should have the same panning as... Oh, this is the... So this panning stays the same, the first one, lead channel. And so then you have no melody until later on. Which is this one. So it's like, it's a bit to the right here. And so that means that we want the first strings to switch also to the opposite side. At what time? We can really do it anytime as long as because there's nothing happening here. So now let's listen to that and make sure it matches. Yes, that's about right. Cool, that works. So now that is the only melody that we have for the whole duration of it. And now, does it switch? Let's follow it. Oh, it sounds like it does because now we're hearing the bass. So at some point that channel, the melody switches channels. E, C, A, G, F, D, A. Okay, so this is the point where it switches. What channel does it switch to? And let's find out where it switches to. Okay, so it switches to 6. And this 6 is panned slightly to the right. Which is the same as the other one was, so we're good. So we're good here. And then it stays that way. Cool. So that's all the melody that we have in the strings. And so that means that we can remove all the other, all we have that matters is this first one and this third one. That's the first strings and the second strings. So all this other stuff we can delete because we don't need it here. That goes in a different one. Can delete this. So that means we have it at center, and then yeah, that's all we need for the lead strings. So now let's head over to our bass strings, and I think the bass strings stay the same. Bass strings should be simple. Let's see. Find our bass string. Here's the bass strings channel. So this one starts out kind of 50% to the right. Cool. So that one, I think it's further to the right actually. So our bass strings are number 02. So let's go and let's go to our basses. We don't have any panning here, so that means we just want to, but who says we need it, right? So let's, oh, it's already 50%. Let's set it further. Let's move to like 70. That sounds about right. Yeah. And I want to check the envelope here because it sounds like not fading out fast enough. Yeah, no, it is fading out fast enough. Let me make sure on that last note because let me make sure that that last note has a chance to ring out. So that last note should have a chance to ring out all the way. I think it goes supposed to go for longer. But it doesn't ring out all the way, but it does go longer than that, I think. Oh wait, no, this is, let's see. Cool. So oh, because the tempo is also slower here. Like I'm using the wrong tempo. But I think it is even slower than that because I remember that note ringing out longer. Actually, it might be a little quicker than that because I remember that note has a chance to ring out. Like, it has a chance to fully decay. Yes. Cool, so let's continue. And does this bass continue in a different channel? No, it keeps on going in this channel. And I think it gets more strongly to the right, because in the beginning we're like this. I think it stays about the same. Yeah, it stays about the same. Nice, so that should be the bass strings, right? That's as low as it goes? Yes. And this one stays the same panning, so we're good here. But I need a time signature here, because this is off. Oh, it switches. Right here. But let me see, where does it switch? Hold on. Ah, here we go. Here's where it switches. It also switches timing. It goes like all the way to the right at this point. So let's take that panning and let me go and find it first of all. Let's go. So the bass strings are going to be the second pan. So let's insert what we have. And then at this point, I want it to get, I want it to go all the way to the right. Yes. So we have that, and then what else happens? I think it stops for a while. There's no bass after that. So the bass switches channels at this point. So, where does the bass go from here? I managed to convert the correct song. Okay, you sent me the file on Discord. Okay, let me go and grab that file. You did amazing on Shallow's Keen. Thanks, keep it up. Hey, thank you. Well, hey, you're welcome. Okay, so let me grab this file, this MIDI with the correct panning in it. I'm gonna take a minute to load up Discord. Okay, thank you. So we've got a better MIDI here. And let me just load this up in a new pattern. Okay, so our bass channel here, this is our bass channel, and it's as of now it goes 67% to the right. So let's so we want to go 70R. Let's see, 70 is good enough. We've got it going 51R. Wait, no, that's 70R is good, close enough. And then let me put the new MIDI in here. So we've still got it going 67%, and then it switches where? But remember, it switches channels too. What channel does it switch to when it changes? It switches to channel 3. So that's where... Wait, this one's actually more center. What is this? Okay, so... It's in channel 3. And then that's whenever that's whenever it switches. So I think this is this right here. At this point. No. That should be, let's see. Oh wait, we're still over here. When it switches, let's see. I need to hear when it switches. And then this is where it switches. Let me go. So it switches to the right here. And yes, that is like 95% to the right. That's 95%. So yeah, that'll do. And then, so we keep going to the right. Let me see what happens in this channel. Does it? So it keeps going with bass, and then it does some high pitch stuff there. Yeah, it does some not bass stuff. But then the bass continues in this channel. So what do we have here for panning? We have 67% to the right again. So it goes back to being the basses move again, which is unheard of in an orchestral composition. But seems like our bassists are walking, like our bassists are walking around the stage, walking around the concert hall. So we have them walking all the way to the left. Let's see. All the way to the right of the stage, and then we have them walking back to their original position. Here at bar 64. So at bar 64, they walk back to their original position because they've had some time to rest. So that means there's no bass here. So they walked from like completely right of the stage, right of the concert hall. And then our bassists walk back to their original position at one point at bar 64. So at bar 64, they've already walked back to right here. Which should be 70% right. Alright, so they've walked back to their original position. And then our basses move to a different channel, which is channel 3. They move back to channel 3. And this time our bassists have like completely teleported and they didn't have time to walk. So here our bassists are in their original position that they started out with. But then it switches again, and this time our bassists have like magically teleported to the almost center of the screen. Almost center stage. So our bassists are now center stage. So we need to reflect that. But let's see. Let's look, because we're now in channel 3 with the basses. Okay, so this is the point I think where it switches back to channel 3. Yes, because it goes down to bass notes here. And this time we are 39% to the right. So once in the basses, after that little bit of like they're still walking, they're like, well, no, they actually teleport here. So we have this bit, and then on bar 68, the bassists teleport to these almost center stage, 39% to the right of the stage. Let me see, that would be about right here. No, we have to go 68, bar 68, they teleport. So we have them going, yes. But this is 25%, we want 40%, so let's go like this. But we don't want them teleporting mid-note, we want them to teleport right here. This is 38, right? That's good. That's right. The good right there. So now, when we continue with what the basses are playing, what do the basses do next? We can look ahead at our panning. So we have them going at 39% to the right of the stage. And then what do we do from here? We still have the bass going on here. But then I think they move again, right? Because we still have this going on in the bass, and there's no notes lower than that. So this is what they're doing. They teleport back to the right of the stage, almost all the way to the right. Right, so if we go fast, we can see all these changes. Okay, then that's when they teleport. So our basses move around bar 49 on that C note. So let's go into our bass channel and say, hey, on the C note, they have a little bit of time. They pretty much run to the right of the screen. So right here, we want them to go all the way to the right of the stage. Right here. Oh wait, they're doing that mid note. Hold on. Pretty much teleporting all the way to the right. Yeah, almost immediately. You have the basses going to the right of the stage. All right, I just had to save the SPC and SPC player as an SPC again, and that file got converted correctly. Oh wow, that's too much moving around for me. I'm catching one of these lives. Ooh, baby, let's whip up some MIDI master. All right, well, this one's a bit of a challenge, so don't be surprised if it goes a little bit too slow for you. This one's not going to move fast at all because this is a complicated piece. We have basically an orchestral composition with each of the different sections of strings moving around on the stage constantly. So that means that our panning is going to change. So that's what the bass is doing. The bass stays the same, I think. That's right? The bass doesn't really, the basses don't move again. What is this thing doing? Okay, so the basses don't really change position. They're done moving around. Now we have to tackle our harmony. So the first thing we have for the harmony is this is the middle. We have this. And who's playing here? So these notes are kind of a mess here. We don't want to be using our first strings for this. This is like cellos. So these can be like violas. Actually, these are violas right here. And these, let's see. So let's call these our violas. Let's make sure to name these our basses. And then these are cellos. And I don't think we're going to need anything beyond that, right? Because that's all you have in an orchestra is first violins, second violins, basses, violas, and cellos. So we're going to make use with that. So you have some violins doing stuff here. So And actually, let's see. But we don't want to split them up into violas and violins and all that for the sake of our for the sake of mixing, because we're gonna, well, actually we do, but there's so many like melody strings going on, so we want to make this is melody 1, melody strings 1, and this is melody strings 2. Oops. And this is this will be harmony 1. Because how many harmonies do we have going on at once? We have 3 harmonies going on at once, so that means we only need at most 3 harmony strings. Harmony 2. And this might be some other stuff, because I can't imagine we have this and a melody going on. Yeah, so this can actually be melody. Yeah, because this is like, these are all pretty much, let's see. This will be kind of dysfunctional for a minute, but we want, let's see, we want to split this up by going, let's just send everything, let's see, bass is channel 3. Let's send all this, let me shift C to find this stuff, and let's see, we want, this is the 3rd harmony strings. So we want this one, this is in channel 1 still, so we want to change that to channel 5. Alt C to channel 5, but I think we're already using channel 5, so we actually don't want to do that. We want to put this in channel 6. So we actually do need that other strings, because we have 3 harmony strings going on at once. So let's go and grab another strings patch. I have to do that in the thing. Big strings. And let's call this one harmony 3. So first we have these. So now I have to find that one. And that's this right here. So for this, our pan is all the way to the left. No, 84% to the left. So let's go here and automate the... Looks like we already have it doing that for the most part. This is channel 5. Let's see. This one's harmony 1, harmony 2. And we don't have something assigned to harmony 2, so let's assign it now. And what we have is 91 left, so that's close enough. We have 91. So our harmony strings start in the... You start mostly in the left channel. And then, let's make sure we paint that into an automation. So harmony, and then we gotta go to generators. So our pan is, we want that second to last panning there. And let's Control I to input what we have already. Let me move this thing too. Whoops. So we want Control I to paste what we have, which is center. Wait a minute. Oh, that's harmony 3. What? What's going on here? Oh, we already had harmony 2. Wait a minute. That is weird. So we want to cut that. And instead, let's remove this. Let's send this to harmony 3. So this one should be us, harmony 2. We will know because if we Control I, nope, it goes center. That's not the one we want. Maybe it's this one. Control I, and it's all the way down here. So yes, that's the one. Let's make it a little bit because it was 85. It wasn't quite 91. This should be 85, exactly. And I want to solo this one. Let's make sure that because we have this going. Dun, dun, and it stays the same, it doesn't change. And so what else do we have? We have these going at it, and then let's see. This is some melody. This is a melody thing. So we don't have so much harmony here. We have these going at it, but these are centered. So let's see. Actually, just for the sake of organization, let's keep this as harmony. Well, we don't have to change it now. We can just change the name. This will be our first harmony. And so we have this going. Let's see, where does this channel go from here? So we have no harmony here, at least no harmony 1. Where's the next place that harmony 1 has a shot? Nice. Oh, and that's kind of a repeat of what they had before. So what do we have going on here as far as panning goes? So this right here. And we had these actually, at this point, they move to the center of the screen. So these players are moving... Wait a minute. And then they move again. So they move to the center of the screen, or to the center of the stage. Oh, we have some stuff going on before that. Okay, that one's still the same one. So we want to move these guys to the center of the stage whenever this part happens. There we go. But then right here, they move again. They move 39% to the right of the stage. So once those staccato notes start, that's when our orchestra players move to the right of the screen. And actually, it would probably be a good idea to keep the staccato notes separate. Well, no, we have too many staccato layers for that. And they don't really need another envelope, so. So we have them going now at 25% to the right. I need less. I need more than that. I need them to go further to the left or further to the right of the stage. 38%, that's right, that's good, close enough. But they switch in the middle of a note, so let me do like that. And then here, where they switch. Okay, and then what do we have next? Okay, so this one goes again, right here. And this time our players teleport to the back to their first position. I think it was like 84% to the left of the screen, the stage. 84% stage left. That's here, right? All right, here we want them to switch. A little bit earlier, they change. But for mixing purposes, I don't want to mix strings that are that high with strings that are that low. So we have to switch these to violins. So let's see, we have these going at it, and then I don't think I want to. Let's see. I think it doesn't matter for this one. If they're in the same channel, it doesn't really matter. So, because I don't think we're going to do a lot of, like... No, but they're in a different channel now. But I could put them in the melody line and just have this one go in the harmony, because this is kind of a harmony line. Yeah, because these are basically doing the same things as the melody strings. They're in the same position, so I could just move them and call these like violins. So let's Shift C and remove all, like deselect all these. And it doesn't let me. But then let's see. Oh, it removed my selection. Hold on. I don't know if I want to move them. Actually, I'll just keep them right there for now. Because this thing is doing some, like, viola stuff now. This is, like, cello level stuff. Because this was all, like... So this was all, like, violins. I think I do want to mix them like by their range. That's going to make them easier to mix. So if I do move those things, that means I'm going to have to, let's see. That means I can just go and grab these staccato strings. Oh, but they continue in another channel. Like it starts off with more of the staccato. The staccato strings are right here and here, and then they continue. Let's see. But then I don't even have my melody stuff. Oh, these are all horns, I think. Yeah, because I think I want all these to be in the harp in the violins. Just call them violins. So let's see. Someone's saying something here. I'm catching up with these. Let's see. Literally, I have a fortune teller restoration you did as a ringtone. Nice. I am not surprised Koji is no one for overcomplicating things sometimes. Yes. So overall, how long did it take you to find the original samples? Actually, there was a spreadsheet that had them already pretty much mapped out for me. I just had to find a couple of them, and I think they were pretty easy to find. So that was a big blessing. So let me actually change these back to first violins. And then second violins. Because I think we want to swap some of these out. So let me just kind of move these, like take all this, cut it, and put it in the melody. Let's see, let's call these violins. And I think it goes right about here. No, actually it goes way over here. Yes. So these are all like this is all kind of like cellos or viola stuff. So this will be like violins. And then let's select this and make it first violins. And let's select this and make it second. And then let me select this stuff and bring it over to what was the harmony strings and will now be... Oh wow, this is gonna get complicated. So let's cut these. Whoops, what happened? Oh, I forgot to select this one, and I think these are... Oh, wait, no, I didn't need this. Oh, wait, I did need that one. Hold on. Nope, I didn't need that one. It's like behind here, so... Let me cut this first. Bring this over, call the harmony violas. For now, let's paste them. Let me see where I need to paste them. Right here. So now these first violins are panned. So our violin section for the first ones, and it connects directly in these because the violins are doing this kind of thing. So it goes from being 67% to the left, and it stays 67% to the left. It doesn't change. So if we go into our, well, what the, oh, you get, no. This is trying to sabotage me. Cool, so that works. Let me make sure I've got it. Yes, it stayed. So we go to our first violin's panning. So we like these at, and this is not quite 75%. We wanted it to be 67%. So let's paste it like this. And this is now doesn't change. Cool, so we got them at 70% to the left. And then they should pretty much stay the same. Except that they do change. Oh wow, so those staccato violins, no wait, they don't change till we get a different articulation. So these are more like viola or cello ranges. So we're in the clear for that. Let's see, but they keep on going on in a different channel. So the violins continue here. They just switch channels on us. So Koji switches channels on us and he continues it at the same panning, so they're at the same position. But now we have those second violins. What are they panned at? Because I know they're like, what's their position? Oh, these are actually. This is actually this one. I was looking at the wrong channel. Yeah, because these are the ones that start on E. But we want those to be, let me change this lower one to, let's see, Shift C. And let me basically just select all these. Cool. So now I have to switch them around because I looked at the wrong channel. So these are the ones that we want to be panned the same way. So let's first, so we don't get them mixed up, let's first change this to 13. And then we can select these. And also, let's see, deselect all this. And then go and, oops, deselect all this. Cool, so now these are going to go to channel 2. And then we click this, Shift C, and this is going to go to channel 1. These are our first violins, these are our second violins. Now for the second violins, which is the higher of these two, these are going to be panned These are going to be panned 40% to the left. 39% to the left to be exact, but... So currently we have them not very far to the left. Let's see, the second violin should be the first one, and then they... And we don't want them to change, so let's remove that. Okay, so 50%, that's pretty much the kind of panning we had left because they don't change. Like it goes from that last line, that under melody, and it doesn't change. So but we want that to be only 40%, so that's like not quite what we need. That's 38. So just like the basses, our violins are jumping around quite a bit too, because we have them moving to the complete opposite end of the stage, of the stage, and then our first violins we don't have moving as much. They just kind of do this. They start out at center stage, and then they move, and then they mysteriously shift to the left a bit. So let me check on that panning. Which is actually, we want them to be 67% to the left. So that should be, let's see, it's about 70. Oops, that's 76. We don't want that. Okay, that's the first violin. So we want them to be... But we wanted to get these 67%. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, this is right. That's how we want it, 67%. I think we might want to switch that earlier. So now we have, let's see, those are all right. So we have our violins right. And let's see, let's send this to, let's make our mixer track called First Violins. And then let's call the next one Second Violins. And then we have the bass strings. The bass strings are going, okay, so let's call this First V. And this Second V. That's bass strings. And let's see, so this, now we have to sort this out. That's all the strings we have in that first part. You have the bass strings, and then the rest is brass. So these will be our, let's see. Here we have the violas going. So let's call this violas. And then we have them, let's create a separate master out. Let's call this, yeah, violas. And then we want to send these to plug in out 7 and 8. And let's, this is going to be, yeah, 5. Oops, not necessarily 5. All these violas. So that's these right here. These are the basses. So these are the basses and these are the violas going at it. And let's see, what else do we have? We have, these are also some harmony strings. These are like cellos. We have the cellos going at it over here, which is Shift C, channel 6. So for channel 6, let's call these cellos. And then, and I think we have all our viola. Well, this part right here, we need to send to the violas because these are violas. So we got these going in channel 5. So let's change this to channel 5. And then, let's see, this is doing its thing. Here. And this is going 39% to the right. But as of right now, we have it going all the way to the left, so let's mitigate that. And violas are the last one, so let's go. Yeah, as of right now, we have them. But they should be going 39% to the left, so you just make sure of that. What? %39 to the right, actually. So we want these to go 39% to the right. So right here, we have them changing. So our violas change, they change direction from being far to the left of the stage, and then they move from 39% to the right. So let's try this. Whoops. Gotta go earlier than that. That's close enough. That's 30, that's 40. So these are all violas. But now this one's also viola range too, so we need that to be kind of prioritized. These are cellos. So and our cellos are channel 6. So let's change this to 6. And then these are violas. So let's change this to, this is viola range, so let's change this to channel 5. And then this is also viola range, so let's just select all that. Well, let's just deselect these. So let's change this to channel 5 as well. And these are going to be also, let's see, cellos. So we'd have to see what kind of pan we have for this. For like these 3 right here. So we have it's a big suite for the violas. So these right here, we have more than one cello. So it's like, say we have second cellos here. So let's add another one. Whoops. These are like second cellos. So for this one will be first cellos. That'll be going to 6. And then this one will be second cellos. Going to 7. So we have all our violas right here. And let's see how those are panned. So I think these are, the violas are like right here. Let's see. Let's isolate the viola channel. And let's go and find them in here. And why doesn't it play like the whole thing? Is what I want to know. Wait a minute. Oh, because it's not yet. So that's these right here. These are 39% to the right. So let's go in and let's change the, let's see, these, we need to separate first the cellos and the violas. So let's Shift C, wait. Shift C on the violas channel, let's Shift I to invert, and let's cut everything else. So now these are, we're gonna find first empty and call these cellos. And paste them here. This is all we've got for the cellos. What is this part? Cool, so we've got our violas isolated. Let's see. And those should be going 49% to the right. So let's see. We want to put those, let's see. We should start out going 49% to the right. Or 40% to the right. Yeah, that's good. And then the violas they switch to being what kind? Where is that bit where it's like, okay, here we go. This part. This part is centered. This time they're kind of centered. So we want that panning to switch to center. Cool. And then for this next part, we have them doing this kind of thing. And then they're still center here, so that doesn't change. But they change. They go from being like here to, let's see. This is still violas, right? Let's see. No, this is a different thing, I think. No, this is still violas. Although this is kind of cello range, so I think I'll give these the cellos and work on them later. But they are center, so being it's still center, I want it to... Actually, this is cello range, so maybe because this is center, or because it's not center, I'll just give these the cello. Oh wait, what did I... Oh man, this thing ruined my position. Okay, so once again, let's cut this. Paste them here. And then let's send it to channel 6. Alt C. So this is cello range, so let's keep this here. And then this part. This part is panned all the way to the left, and it is still doing that. I can hear it. Yeah, it does switch. And is this what is this one's panning? This solo here. This is definitely viola range. This is 39% to the right. And that is correct. We have them doing such. Cool. So that does it for, that's right for the violas. Let's check up on the cellos. And I still have to add these in. So these come in. When do these come in? Oh, these come in like later, way later. Wait, no. These actually come in here. Cool. Nice. So these are doing their thing over here. And this should be 84% to the left. So for the cellos, we start out we start out 85% to the left. That should be this second last one here. So let's set it to 85% left, 85 left, and then Control I to put that as automation. Nice. And so that continues. And then we have the cellos doing this thing here. In which they're panned for 30% to the right. So they switch from 30% to the right. Or 39% to the right. Nice. And now we don't need that switch for the violas because there's nothing there. So now we just have those weird second cellos that are going on here. So these are at center. These are centered right here. So pretty much those are the only thing they play, so they can just stay centered. We don't need to automate them. And they're already centered, so that's good. So let's see if kind of, let's see. So these are pretty much solid cello range. So are these, and these. And this is solid viola range. Except for these are way, this is too low for violas, but it's a one straight string line, so we can't really separate them. So let me see, these violas keep panning around, like they start out. And in another window, I just want to see kind of what these do. What is this? I think this isn't doing anything, actually. Oh, yes it is. These are our cellos. Nice. So that sounds right. That's pretty right. Okay, so that's pretty much the strings with all the panning intact. Oh yeah, cheers from Manhattan. Welcome. Yeah, glad to have another New Yorker in here. All right, so that's pretty much the strings, and we also have the harp, actually, so we can throw the harp in there. But let's see, we still have some more stuff going on. So we have these staccato strings. It looks like we have that sounds like we have that melody going on again. Dun, 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 dun. So let's see, what do we have going on here in this first channel? It sounds like more strings. Oh wait, no. Here's our horns. Let me listen for more strings. Let me just like try to find all of our strings, and then we'll figure it out from there. So that's where the staccato comes in. Then we have the staccato strings move down here. Oh, I see, we have these strings right here. Okay, and then the rest is like a piano. Okay, so that was all of our strings. And now we just have to I just have to make sure that this right here was panned correctly because I don't remember it. Let's see. Oh, this is our solo. This is to the 49%. This one's 67% to the left. So let's make sure we've got that right. No, this is actually... We don't have this going right. So let's go in and change that. We need our violas at this point to be 67% to the left, I think. It was to the left, right? Yeah, this solo here. This solo is supposed to be, this viola solo is supposed to be 67% to the left. Oh wait, no. Scratch that. Yeah, so that's right. Is this one over here? Yes. Once you hit over here, it changes to 67% to the left. So while you have your violins doing their thing, now the violas are kind of going and switching, shifting around they're going and teleporting around the stage to, let's see. Because they're teleporting back to the left of the stage. 67% to the left, to be exact. So let's make sure, let's make sure we change it at the right time. So this is the time, and let's make sure we change it at the right amount. Oh wait, this is the right time. So that's 75% left. Let's do it a little bit less. Oops. So 62%, that's close enough. Okay, so that's right. And then you still have the bass strings going in the piano solo. Let me see. Oh yeah, you still have the bass strings. So you still have basses, and they're all the way to the right. So they're all the way to the right of the screen. So it looks like you have the basses doing this whole thing where it's like, let me see, where's the bass? Basses are kind of doing this thing where it's like, cool, so that works. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of our strings. And I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so I'm gonna take a break, and then I think I'm gonna come back. All right, so we're gonna come back. I might try some extra organization, but this is pretty much the strings. So we've got the strings for this theme. Now we only need the timpani, the crash, and the rest of the harp and the brass. So when we come back, and also the piano. So once we come back, we'll do all that. But we got like the strings were about half of it, so that's almost done. All right, I'm gonna take a little break, go get something to eat, and then come back and try to make sense of all this. Like, just make sense of the rest of it. All right, so I will see you guys in an hour, and yeah, we'll be right back after this break.